Trump does not bluff, and he is prepared to unleash hell. Iran should not miscalculate again. Their last miscalculation cost them their senior leadership, their navy. Line straight. Our military efforts grow more successful with each passing day, steadily degrading Iran's ability to terrorize merchant ships. For all of these reasons, we are very close to meeting the core objectives of Operation Epic Fury, and this military mission continues unabated. From the outset, President Trump and the Department of War estimated it would take approximately 4 to 6 weeks to achieve this critical mission. 25 days in, the greatest military the world has ever known is ahead of schedule and performing exceptionally. Day by day, the Iranian regime is being crippled, and their ability to threaten the United States and our allies is being significantly weakened. Their ambitions of building a nuclear weapon have also been crushed to an even greater degree than they were in Operation Midnight Hammer in June 2025. That's why you're beginning to see the regime look for an exit ramp. They recognize they are being crushed, their ability to attack American and ally forces,
they're being crushed,
as well as their ability to defend their own territory is dwindling literally hour by hour. Following President Trump's powerful threat on Saturday evening, it was made clear to the United States that Iran is willing to talk. President Trump is willing to listen. As President Trump announced on Monday, the United States has been engaged over the last 3 days in productive conversations, which led the president to temporarily instruct the Department of War to postpone planned strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure only. The remaining elements of the Iranian regime have another opportunity to cooperate with President Trump, permanently abandon their nuclear ambitions, and cease actively threatening America and our allies. But the president's preference is always peace. There does not need to be any more death and destruction. But if Iran fails to accept the reality
no destruction.
of the moment, if they fail to understand they have been defeated militarily and will continue to be, President Trump will...
Bro, she is on her Crip Mac shit. Straight destruction. 54th Street.
Sure, they are hit harder than they have ever
the same shit.
President Trump does not bluff, and he is prepared to unleash hell. Iran should not miscalculate again. Their last miscalculation cost them their senior leadership, their navy, their air force, and their air defense system. Any violence beyond this point will be because the Iranian regime refused to understand they have already been defeated and refused to come to a deal. Here at home, we are now on day 40 of the Democrats' shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security. Democrats in Congress are forcing American travelers to wait in hours-long lines at airports across the country, robbing TSA officers and other federal workers of their hard-earned paychecks that they use to feed their families, and causing billions of dollars in damage to our economy. A father of 3 recently told CBS News that he felt he had no other choice but to quit his job as a TSA officer and find other work as the Democrats' shutdown of DHS continues. This is the quote from the father, and I encourage everyone to listen. I think the hardest thing is seeing the struggle that my wife was going through and not trying to bring more stress to her, the father of 3 said, but seeing her cry every night. How am I going to feed my family? How am I going to survive? For the Democrats in Congress, the cruelty of this shutdown is the point.
Hey, you see how they putting that on the Democrats, bro? They going crazy right now.
They going ham on their ass right now.
Hey, whoever writing her shit, bro, he with the shit, bro. He must be from OTF, bro.
I'm about to say that.
he from Iraq. He from LA. He from somewhere, bro.
That right.
He from
that
the hood.
From the hood though.
Or girl, whoever it is, cause bro, they right. She said, did you hear what she said?
She certified.
Trump is ready to go out there, boy, and cause hell. Did you hear what she said? Cause hell. Who says that?
Trump.
Who says that?
Trump.
Bruh. She is.
They get my dick hard just listening to it, boy. Right. These niggas is ready to go with these niggas, bro.
TSA officers
they ready to fuck with these motherfuckers.
Shutdown began. President Trump, to alleviate this pressure, made the decision to send some of our amazing ICE agents to help alleviate that stress and address
our amazing ICE agents.
Hold on, you're gonna take 30 seconds. Load it red.
Batter up.
Straight destruction.
Bro, what? She talking.
Yeah, bro, she locked it, nigga. I'm so glad you heard the same shit that I did too. Soon as she straight destruction.
Bro, I'm gonna have to put a Crip Mac little sound bite in there. I'm gonna put a sound bite of Crip Mac in there when she say that. Bro, she said, bro, you met. She said we already went in there and killed your whole regime. We done took out every single Navy. Like
we killed out 42 of them boats and put them in the bottom of the ocean, but
we put the boats where the mines were at.
Yeah.
The boats are blowing up the mines.
Layers, and guess what, bitch? You got it with the mines.
Yeah, we triggered them all right.
Wait times. And for all of the
critics of the
solution a few days ago when it was proposed by the president, it is yielding results. Wait times have improved since ICE arrived, and they are doing everything in their power to help their fellow federal service members. But it's important to take a step back and remember, why is this even happening in the first place? For nearly 6 weeks, Democrats in Congress have kept DHS shut down because they care more about illegal aliens than American citizens. You have Democrat elected representatives in states across the country who are willing to inflict massive pain on their own constituents to fight for illegal aliens who broke our nation's laws to come here. In recent days, we saw the deadly consequence of this deranged policy of Democrat open borders and an illegal alien first agenda. A beautiful 18-year-old girl, Sheridan Gorman, she was shot and killed in Chicago last Thursday morning while walking in a park with friends. The suspect in custody for murdering her is a Venezuelan illegal alien who was caught and released at the border by the Biden administration.
Isn't that old? Isn't that old? Wasn't that hella old?
Oh no, I think it is hella old though. But imagine that, bro. Hey, I was about to say that. I think they're using old shit, bro.
They are using old shit because I mean,
just fact check that real quick. Look up Sheridan Gorman. Check that. How old was that? Let me look at it.
Oh wait, that was a day ago.
Was it?
18-year-old Chicago? Yeah, that's a day ago. What the?
Nah, that's a day ago.
Oh, hey, my bad.
Yep,
you fact checked it.
Fact check it. That's why I said fact check it. Boom.
Fact checked it. Good
Loyola.
thing and good.
The suspect is an undocumented migrant from Venezuela, was hiding behind a lighthouse when he came out and shot at the group of 18-year-old Sheridan Gorman was with. So let me get down on this article. That's the headline. More details are coming to light in the shooting and the killing of an 18-year-old Loyola University Chicago freshman Sheridan Gorman. The prosecutors saying the suspect was hiding behind a lighthouse on a pier before he came out and shot her. Jose G. Medina, 25, was charged by Chicago police Friday with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, 3 counts of aggravated assault, discharge of a firearm, and 1 felony count of aggravated and unlawful use of a weapon. No firearm owner's identification card. Before Chicago police announced charges had been filed, Immigration and Customs Enforcement asked local authorities not to release Medina and issued an arrest detainer. The Department of Homeland Security said Sunday. A statement from DHS said Medina was a Venezuelan migrant who they said entered the United States illegally. He was expected to appear in court on Monday but was hospitalized and did not attend the hearing. Court officials later stated, my bad, boy, God, what kind of laugh at that one, boy? So that happens when you kill fucking innocent people, boy. Wonder how you got hurt so bad in custody of the police. You feel me? He was expected hospitalized and did not appear at the hearing. Court officials later said Medina was being treated at the hospital for tuberculosis. Oh shit, my bad. Either way, still you fucking piece of shit. The judge ordered him detained and appointed a public defender for a detention hearing scheduled on Friday. As the case continues, here is what we know so far. What happened to Sheridan Gorman? Early Thursday morning, Sheridan Gorman, an 18-year-old Loyola University Chicago student, was walking with friends from her dorm near Toby Prince Beach in Chicago Rogers Park neighborhood. When prosecutors said she and her friends went to the end of the pier to get a better look at the city, and according to her family, possibly even the Northern Lights. As they walked to the end of the pier, someone came out from behind the lighthouse and shot her in the back. Prosecutors said her friend fled and hid for cover, and Gorman was pronounced dead at the scene. Police initially thought Gorman was shot in the head. According to the campus safety from Loyola, the alleged gunman was wearing a mask at the time of the shooting. Prosecutors in court Monday said security video from around the neighborhood tracked a suspect to his home, where officers found a handgun with bullets matching the one that killed Gorman. He was identified by a building engineer and his mother. Damn, boy, no. But their mom turned him in. Good shit, mom. That's what you're supposed to do when your kids are pieces of shit. What we know about the suspect. According to the federal officials, Medina was an undocumented migrant from Venezuela. Court documents show Medina faced a misdemeanor charge.
We just need to know what happened. We don't need all that.
No, that's just, they go a little deeper in it, because this is a deep article, bro, but yeah, it's...
Hey, bro. Happened. Damn, that's crazy. So he came out. He was already. He was at the what did it say? A dock? What was that?
Oh, he's already. What's crazy too is already shows he was facing a misdemeanor charge in 2023 for shoplifting too. He did not show up for that, so a warrant was issued for his arrest. So he was
probably just a bum.
damn. He's just a fucking bum, bro. He's fucking bro. Why fucking shoot a girl like that in her back, bro? Yeah, Max, death penalty.
While walking in a park with friends.
Here, let me
Suspect in custody for murder.
Let me see if I can get this.
Illegal alien
I can share this. Cool. Copy link.
By the Biden administration in May of 2023. Why would the Biden administration catch and release a Venezuelan illegal alien that is
I'm gonna pull it up in group 2. I'm gonna watch one from NBC. Oh, you're watching this one in here?
Tens of thousands, if not millions, of these illegal aliens in our country who seek to do harm to innocent Americans, like this beautiful young woman whose family will now never be the same because of her death. To make matters even worse, this monster was also released from local custody again after a shoplifting arrest, where? In the sanctuary city of Chicago in June of 2023. Again, another innocent American citizen had her life stolen from her because Democrats embrace reckless open border policies and reckless sanctuary city policies, which put
an 18-year-old out in the deadliest fucking city in the United fucking States too. Let's keep in mind that that's like the highest fucking murder rate, I think, compared to like I think it's a state in the South. But bro, 18-year-old girl.
Yeah, and
going to school, doing her fucking
the Venezuelans were funking with the GDs and BDs and shit because they were trying to come take over the turf.
Which is good, bro. It's stupid. It's a fucking war zone out there, bro. It's crazy.
Criminals back into American communities. How many more Americans have to die before the Democrats end this madness? President Trump's position is very clear. He wants the federal government opened. He wants the Department of Homeland Security funded, and he wants the Democrat shutdown to end immediately. The president will also continue to call on Democrat leaders in sanctuary cities and states like J.B. Pritzker, where this young, beautiful girl was murdered, to cooperate with ICE and stop releasing illegal alien criminals into American neighborhoods. It is for the safety of every American citizen, including all of the people in this room. With that, I will take your questions, and here in our new media seat today, we have Gabe Fleischer.
Thanks, Karoline.
Thanks, Gabe, for being here.
Thank you. I have 2 questions for you. First, if the war in Iran continues past this current round of peace talks, and with thousands of troops on their way to the Middle East, is there a point, either a number of ground troops or a number of days, at which the president will consider seeking authorization from Congress?
Well, as you know right now, that formal authorization from Congress is not necessary because we're currently in major combat operations in Iran. The Department of War and the President, as I said, estimated about a 4 to 6 week timeline for the full completion of these military combat operations. We're at today. And as a courtesy, nevertheless, the administration did notify Congress, the Gang of Eight, ahead of the launch of the operation 25 days ago. And we've also had our top national security officials go to Capitol Hill to brief lawmakers, again, out of courtesy and out of respect for them. So at this moment, it's unnecessary. But of course, the president and this administration will always abide by the law. Gabe. Or do you have a follow-up?
Yes,
sure, go ahead.
Second question. In my reporting, I speak a lot to young voters, many of whom voted for President Trump for the first time.
He'll go by the law, but that boy got all the felonies and more. He got more felonies than me, boy. But he go by the law. Of course, he's gonna go by the law. The pedo.
In 2024, hoping to have no more wars and to have lower prices. Now, with the war taking place and with gas prices going up, curious what President Trump's message would be to those voters who kind of swung into his coalition in 2024, but maybe don't feel the administration is going as they had expected.
President Trump is doing this for you. He's doing this for young people so that we are no longer threatened by a rogue terrorist regime in the Middle East that seeks to kill the brave men and women who serve in our country in the Middle East, many of them young people themselves, young men and women who serve this country honorably in uniform and have been threatened, killed, and maimed by the rogue Iranian terrorist regime for 47 years. President Trump finally had the courage to step up and do what's right by our national security, our homeland security. As for the temporary short-term fluctuation in gas prices, the president has said once these combat operations are over, this administration is going to continue to unleash American energy dominance. We're continuing to do that every day, and we're going to see prices at the pump go back down, just as we have over the past year.
Bitches up to $5 a gallon.
For 1 second.
God damn!
The Democrats had their way, gas prices would be as they were under the previous administration, the Biden administration, record highs. This president is keeping them as low as he can during this short-term combat operation.
Bro, they steady dissing Biden, bro. Every chance they get, I'm like,
I'm about to say, bro, hold on, bro. I've never experienced $5 gas price, or I've had, but like,
Biden, Biden did this, Biden did that. If it wasn't for Biden, these motherfuckers wouldn't be over here. It's Biden, goddammit, Biden.
Hey, but did you see when the Chinese, or was it the Chinese president or whatever, I think, came through and she see the Biden thing and she laughed? She laughed at the picture of Biden.
Yeah.
That shit had me dying, bro. Like, clearly, everybody else thought Sleepy Joe was a fucking joke, though. So,
Well,
I mean,
they're running they're running it behind closed doors.
15-point plan that was floated in the media. I would caution reporters in this room from reporting about speculative points or speculative plans from anonymous sources. The White House never confirmed that full plan. There are elements of truth to it, but some of the stories I read were not entirely factual. So I am not going to negotiate on behalf of the president here at the podium. What I will tell you is these talks are ongoing. We're not going to get into the nitty-gritty details that have been exchanged between the United States and Iran at this time.
Well, yesterday the president mentioned a very big present that the Iranians had given the U.S. He wouldn't go into detail, but was it that ship that was carrying 2 million barrels of oil that made it through the state of Hormuz?
I'll let the president speak on that at the appropriate time.
And then finally, Caroline, today Iraq's government...
God damn, how many questions this boy got? He said 2 questions.
The U.S., according to the Wall Street Journal, there was an attack in Iraq that hit a military clinic, killing 7 soldiers reportedly. What's the U.S.'s response to that? Was the U.S. responsible for that attack?
I'll have to check in with the Pentagon on that, and we'll get you an
Oh, you know, bitch. You know. You know. That's why. Look at she smirk. Look at how she smirk. She know.
But the 82nd Airborne Division, they're typically deployed at
Shut
the
up,
beginning
bitch.
of
Just like my
conflict.
mother in the
So
rock.
is the White House,
Right, let the man answer the questions.
Conflict is wrapping up, or is it changing?
No, I'm just kidding.
As
Shout out
said
women. I
at
love
the
women.
beginning of my remarks, we are
fuck
meeting
with
our
women. I love
goals
women.
of
Oh, I
Operation
love women.
Hell
Epicurean
yeah, boy.
expeditiously.
Oh, I love
The
women.
president
I'm a
likes
lesbian
to
trapped in a man's body.
maintain